Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to In Our Mom's Basement. We are back. 2017 is coming to a close, ladies and gentlemen. I am, of course, let me introduce ourselves. I'm Rage Quit Pat. I'm, of course, joined by Headshot Dan. What's going on, buddy? How are you today?
What's going on? I'm ready for today. Excited.
It is the end of 2017. It's coming to a close in a couple days. It is the 28th, so only about 4 more days left of 2017. How was your 2017, would you say?
I can't complain. I mean, it was pretty good. Just mostly work.
I think this was a really good year of 20. I think this was definitely probably one of my best years. I actually really enjoyed 2017. But we're not talking about just ourselves. We're here to talk about the gaming of 2017. This has been a very good year for gaming, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. That's been a great year for gaming, as far as I could tell. You know.
I think compared to last year was a pretty decent year for gaming. But we talk about this year, we had the Nintendo Switch coming out. We also had the Super NES Mini that also dropped. A new 2DS dropped, and then Xbox came out with the Xbox One X, which didn't disappoint. So, and also the games. The games were also really good. We talk about Call of Duty finally going back to boots to ground, which everyone was excited about, which was fantastic. No more jetpacks, no more all that wall running, all that other crap. So that was fantastic. And then we talk about Shadow of War, which was a great game. South Park, which was also fantastic, another great game as well. Then also Nintendo came out with some bombs. Legend of Zelda at launch. Then we had Super Mario Odyssey. We had Mario Kart, Splatoon 2. So Nintendo really did pump out some great games for the Nintendo Switch, as well as PlayStation. Horizon Zero Dawn came out earlier this year, which was a great game. And Destiny 2, which was great, fantastic. Destiny 2 definitely felt a lot better than the first game. So a lot of great games for gaming. Which games? And then indies. PUBG took the world by storm. PUBG has been, amazing.
So many different games.
And now a lot of games are changing the. Now look at Fortnite. Fortnite also very good game as well. A lot of games are now going to that battle royale type style of gameplay. So big indie titles. That was definitely one of Little Nightmares was also a good indie title as well. So indie games have also popped onto the scene as well. But again, as we talked about, PUBG was definitely the standout, wouldn't you say?
No, definitely. I love PUBG. I've been playing it like crazy.
Both of us have played PUBG. It's definitely, when it's fully finished, it's going to be an amazing game. Especially, on Xbox, there is some rendering issues, but for me, that hasn't taken away of the great gameplay experience that it has given me. And it is a great game. It is fantastic. I love it's been a great experience so far. Any other games besides that have stood out to you? There's been Assassin's Creed, took a year off. They came out this year. Amazing.
Yeah, Shadow of War. Also another great game. That's another game I've been binging like crazy because I can't stop playing it. And it's long as hell too, so win-win.
Anything else that you look at that has stood out to you? We talked about South Park. South Park was was hilarious. Another good RPG that came out this year. Speaking of which, this was a year for. This was a great year for survival horror, though, wouldn't you say? We had Resident Evil, Evil Within 2, Little Nightmares, very good survival horror game. This was a really good year for survival horror. So wouldn't you say that survival horror, Outlast 2?
Outlast 2.
Great survival horror games came out this year. Especially Resident Evil, we're going to talk about that.
Dead by Daylight came to Xbox, which is a pretty awesome game.
And, even though it had a rough start, Friday the 13th, now with all the patches, now they have an offline mode. They have a virtual cabin that they brought in. So, it is definitely, survival horror, this has been a good year, especially for Resident Evil fans, that Resident Evil's finally back to its roots. Hey, how you doing? How are you?
What's going on, dude?
What's going on, man? So, Resident Evil's finally back to its survival horror roots. So, as a big, Resident Evil fan, I'm happy that's back on course. So,
yeah, for sure.
What was a survival horror game that stood out for you that have you played? And before we go on to the awards and everything.
I was really hyped for Friday the 13th. I was really excited, but I played it the beta on PC to beat it was great. Bugs, of course. It came to Xbox, and then I guess waiting too long to play the game kind of killed it for me, and then I kind of lost that drive for it. But I gotta say, probably the horror game that I would liked to play a lot more was Dead by Daylight, because that's, even though it didn't come out this year, it came out last year on PC, but it came out this year on Xbox. So I guess that still counts.
Well, it is it is in the multiplayer, and then they're still pumping out content. I know they came out with Freddy Cougar recently, came out about a month or two ago. That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're still pumping up content out for it, which is good. And then speaking of which, it's one of our nominees. Games that are still pumping out content. GTA still pumped out a lot of content this year. We have a new heist.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Rainbow Six wrapped up recently, so we're very excited. And then they just announced Season 3, so we're very excited for that. Overwatch is still pumping out content, so I mean, games are still getting pumped out. A lot of content this year.
It's great too.
So
I love
mean,
it. It's been when the year first started, there wasn't much, but as the year progressed, there was definitely a lot more coming out.
And then we're also going to talk about what's in store for 2018 at the bottom of the hour. Because 2018 looks like it's going to be huge.
It's going to be
comparing what's going to definitely be jam packed. But let's begin. We're going to run down before we go to our awards. We're going to continue just running down 2017. You have some breaking news. You told us something earlier about Overwatch.
Well,
it's a rumor.
The rumor for Overwatch is that they were going to be planning a battlegrounds type mode for it, which is kind of cool. I watched this YouTuber Wrecker a lot, and he was showing some of the evidence how Blizzard was pretty much looking for new developers for creating cars and all that stuff, networking and all that stuff. So there could be, they didn't specifically say Overwatch, but it could be a good point towards a battlegrounds type game, or Overwatch battlegrounds mode, which we're probably leaning towards more to Overwatch, since it is still one of the best developed games and still pumping out content like crazy.
Do you see a lot of these games now? I'm sure I might have asked you this before, but you see a lot of these games now going in the direction of what PUBG has been doing, Fortnite. Like, remember years ago we had the zombie craze. Every game was a zombie game. Left 4 Dead. There were so many zombie games coming out. Do you see now the battle royale craze taking over?
But the thing is, player PUBG didn't start the battlegrounds. Actually, I think one of the games that came out before PUBG was H1Z1 Battle Royale. I mean, I think that was kind of the stone towards that battleground area, which, by the way, H1Z1 was a great battle royale game, and it's still pumping out content. But I definitely see a lot more games going out there becoming more like there's even rumor that Call of Duty is doing a battlegrounds type mode soon.
They have free for all, so what would be the difference?
They said a bigger map, cars, and more weapons, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, remember years ago there was like a zombie game for everything. Every game had a zombie mode, or zombie games were pumping out like crazy. Now it seems like every game's moving towards a battle royale mode, which you just wonder what's going to be the next craze after that, But I mean, and then let's talk about some games before we go to the awards. Some games that we picked up that, let's talk about the big Star Wars fiasco, Mass Effect was another disappointment, and, no spoiler alert for some of the nominees, but let's talk about Star Wars. What do you think the future holds for Star Wars after this with the whole fiasco, with everything that happened with Battlefront 2? They got everyone excited, and then even with Shadow War had a lot of issues. A great game, but the microtransactions in it. So I mean, what do you think the future holds for games like that, especially with Star Wars, with the loot crating, and do you think developers are going to see what happened with Star Wars and say, well, let's not do the progression system revolving around loot crates? Call of Duty's loot crates are different. It's just, here's some skins. So do you see developers just doing that more after seeing what happened with Star Wars?
Well, I would say if it's a single-player game, I don't care. Go ahead, have microtransactions. But when it comes to online games like Battlefield, though, I know that they are only expected to sell 12 million copies out of the guaranteed thought they were going to be selling 18 million copies. So that because those microtransactions has hit the Star Wars pretty big, but microtransactions in games has been around for the longest now. People are only noticing now because people are starting to get butthurt.
Well, what happened was, I think I could agree that microtransactions have been around for a while. We look at the Maddens, the FIFA, the mobile games with the play to win aspect, but I think everyone got butthurt. More likely it's Star Wars. You know how everyone is when it comes to Star Wars. Just look at the Last Jedi reviews. You know how everyone is when it comes to Star Wars. And I just think that the fact that the progression system was awful. I mean, the progression system was bad, and the fact that if people, even if people did pay, they still didn't even get all the content.
Yeah.
They even still got half, just half of the content. I think that's what people got pissed off more. And then again, what I said before, I also think it's Star Wars. I mean, you fuck up Star Wars, those fanboys are gonna come down hard. You know?
It's kind of I can see why they'd be mad. I mean, I was upset at that fact, but
and the thing is too, the multiplayer is not bad. The multiplayer is fun. The multiplayer is good. They did fix up a lot of the problems from the previous Battlefront 1, which was just a pick up and play. This one was deep. It was very deep. It was fun, but just that one thing just fucked up the end. The single player is not bad.
Single player was good.
It's just Jesus. Like, EA has got to learn from this big whole fiasco, big time, 100%. As far as just the whole loot crating, the progression systems.
And you bought the deluxe, so you don't even get the coins to buy the loot crates. Like we
don't get the coins to get the loot crates at all. We were supposed to get loot crates, but I mean, geez. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I would rather see games with less microtransactions that involve leveling up your player.
And then we talk about other disappointing games. Is there any other disappointing game that you play that stands out to you? And I mean, I'm sure you're gonna say it. I already know what it is. We both have played it, so I know what might stand out to you.
For some reason, I'm trying to blank.
It's Ubisoft. It's by Ubisoft. They're the publishers.
Oh, which one?
We were really excited for it.
Which one? Need for Speed? Or
No.
Sims? Or
no, that was EA. EA was the Sims.
EA.
That port was just
talking
bad.
about EA. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a bad port. And it's disappointing because EA normally ports the Sims to console very well, but that one was ported over bad. Like the way the control is horrible.
I couldn't get used to those controls.
The controls are horrible. Normally the controls are very easy from porting over to a console, but the controls for that were terrible. I'd rather just play it on PC if the controls are going to be like that. But Ghost Recon.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost Recon.
Wildlands.
I mean, it got a little repetitive. I'll give it that. I mean, it did get very repetitive, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over at all different locations, but the same mission over. I mean, that was a little repetitive.
It was from the trailers and what we got excited for. It was like, oh, the Grand Theft Auto of, Tom Clancy. That's what we were excited for. Like, oh my goodness, we're gonna group up, we're gonna do all these missions together, but. It was, like you said, same mission over, and the stealth missions were frustrating.
Yeah.
The stealth missions were very frustrating.
If you didn't have a good team. Huh?
Yeah, especially, if you didn't have a good team. Very, very frustrating stealth missions. And then even the side missions, just pick up this helicopter, drop it off here, do this, do that. The story was okay. I mean, the story wasn't bad, but, I mean, they just came out with the new timed content, The Predator, which is a lot of fun and frustrating at the same time because the Predator is, as advertised, hard as hell. But, I mean, I felt that they could have done better with that game. Same thing happened last year with The Division. They pumped out a great trailer and left us very disappointed.
Well, they're saying it's time to come back.
I saw that.
But who knows? I mean, I own it digitally, so we can always pick it up one day.
And then they increased the level cap. I'm guessing I'm sure they had to at this point in time. I mean, we maxed out. I maxed out at 30.
How about Mass Effects?
So Mass Effect. So here's the thing about Mass Effect. For me, I was excited for it, and then when I heard that there was no more Paragon and Renegade, and for you who only played a little bit of it, Paragon was good choices. and Renegade were the bad choices. So when you played the original games, you felt, and if you played any other RPG game, you felt if you're making a bad choice, you know you're making a bad choice. And if you're making a good choice, you know you're making a good choice. With Andromeda, they took that completely out. So if you made choices, they didn't feel that impactive. Like, it didn't feel like you were impacting the story that much in any way whatsoever. So if I made a choice in Andromeda, it didn't feel like anything. It's like, oh, I'm making a choice. Okay, cool. I made that choice. Big deal. But the story was still interesting to me, but then when the game came out, it was riddled with bugs and the glitches. And that's what killed the game. I mean, that's what a lot of people were disappointing in it. And now EA is not completely pulled the plug on Mass Effect, but now we don't know when we're getting another Mass Effect game. I don't know if you remember years ago with Dead Space.
Yeah.
Remember with Dead Space 3, they moved it to action adventure, and now we don't know when we're getting another Dead Space game, and then they completely shut down the studio that was Visceral, that was going to be making the Star Wars game. Now, when are we going to get? Now we're probably not going to get another Dead Space game because that's the
EA's been sucking lately. I agree,
Yeah,
and they've been going downhill for a while now. It's not even this year alone; it was last year as well.
EA has been a complete bomb for years. I mean, Battlefield 1 was pretty. I mean, Battlefield 1 was okay. I mean, but
yeah, Battlefield 1 wasn't too
Need
bad,
for Speed has been a disaster. Need for Speed Payback was horrible. You said it. You played a little bit of it.
I played a bit of it. I wasn't enjoying that too well. The last two Need for Speeds. I mean,
it's the Harvey Weinstein of game studios.
I heard that NFL wasn't too good. I'm not sure. I don't play NFL games.
Madden was still pretty decent, but the thing about Madden is that they don't change much. I mean, a lot of people want them to, change up franchise mode, but EA's big focus was they did the same thing with FIFA did last year with the story mode, which was pretty decent. But they more focus on the Ultimate Team more than they do like the offline modes. So that's what people bitch about more, is that they want their offline content. I don't know how FIFA is with their franchise mode. Is it still like the same? Or?
More or less, it's the same. I know they do add more like techniques, I guess, to your controllers. So I mean, they do change a lot with the ball control and how your characters run, especially graphical wise as well. What do you call Mike Perlin? What's going on, kiddo? But you know what? One thing I know, EA is working on a game with a company. I forgot the name of it. But if they since the way they're going downhill now, and if they fuck up a way out, I'm gonna be so mad.
It's so here's hoping 2018 EA fixes a lot of their. I mean, that one EA game that they're publishing looks really good.
What's going on, man?
With the what's up, Ant? How are you, man? With the two A Way Out.
A Way Out.
A Way Out
game
looks fantastic.
Incredible.
A Way Out looks good. I mean, here's hoping, but the developer said that there's no loot boxes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he said that live too. Darn that, man, that was crazy.
We're doing good, man. What's going on, brother?
Just so you guys know, there's there might be a 10 to 11 second delay before we actually see what you're saying. But he said that straight up. I was like, don't worry, there will be no loot boxes. Oh man, I died at that, man. Love the beard, my dudes.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Mike. I think I'm keeping it for the winter time.
Yeah, it's gonna bear up.
So, I mean, that's our disappointments. But go back. Again, I mean, disappointing games, and even worse games this year. There really wasn't. Remember last year we had Mighty Number 9. That was atrocious. I mean, we had a lot of bad games last year. This year, it really was. I mean, we had a lot of bad ports. But we did have bad games, though. But we had a lot of bad ports. Like WWE ported to the Switch was rough. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I didn't.
It was bad. The rendering, the glitching, it was awful. You couldn't play it.
That's crazy.
It was bad.
That's crazy.
So hopefully a lot of games that are going to be ported over to the Switch, they maybe take a step back a little bit and not, they have to understand their graphics aren't as up as, Xbox and PlayStation. So hopefully they kind of...
we actually just got done talking about them, like about the loot crates. Yeah, man, it's a horrible thing, but they saw their mistakes after they lost millions and they fixed it.
Yeah, yeah, Mike. We'll touch on it again really quick. We talked about what other developers see from what EA's mistake was, and just kind of understand that this is not what gamers want. You know, this is not what really we want to, you know, especially competitive gamers. I mean, you know, as me and Dan, we are competitive gamers. We like to, you know, test our skill against other players. We don't like to have other players have an advantage over us by paying paying money, because we don't do that. I think that's a little ridiculous. So hopefully, you know, developers learn from that mistake.
Yeah, I mean they should. They will. I mean, hopefully it's the obvious at this point, but
yeah, I mean most likely. And then indie games. I mean, we got indie games were good this year.
It's Cuphead.
I mean,
sure.
Cuphead was amazing.
Fucking love Cuphead.
Cuphead was fantastic. PUBG. Now it's ported on Xbox in the game preview. Again, we talked about that at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
For $30, great game.
We bought ours digitally, so
he bought Rainbow Six, so we got a new Rainbow
did you?
Six.
Oh,
guy,
fucking! Maybe you're better than Eddie and Gato.
We got Rainbow Six, and I told Ant I gotta show him the ropes. So
yeah, let's do it. You know, the only thing that was wrong with Cuphead, I would say, is probably the online campaign.
Yeah, that was a lack of online campaign. I think games like that should have an online campaign, but 2-player co-op, you know, together is pretty cool. But I think they should have done online co-op. But Cuphead, the style, the music, even the soundtrack was great. I enjoyed the soundtrack, old school soundtrack, and the style of the game. Definitely a great indie game.
Mike, we don't pay to win shit, bro. We play our games fair and square. If someone else has to pay to beat me, hey, I feel good about myself.
Yeah,
thank you for showing that you suck ass.
And I mean, what have we sports? We didn't really touch on that. Let's talk about sports, our sports games. So we had a decent amount of sports games this year. We had WWE, we had NBA, we had FIFA. Madden. Any sports games that you enjoyed?
Does wrestling count as
wrestling
sport?
Is sport? Yeah, there's a wrestling game on there. Yeah, I said WWE.
Oh yeah, okay. I enjoyed wrestling. You know, when we were doing a universe mode, the only thing that sucked was, you know, the most important thing was
glitches.
Especially that one glitch that to do our promos. Promos didn't work in a game, and you know that's what kind of sucked. And I mean, it's still a fun game. Still a fun game. I would still like to get online and play against some people.
Absolutely.
I did a couple matches online. It's pretty fun. The only issue I had is if you have shitty internet, those people are gonna lag, and it's gonna fuck up the whole game for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then other than that, FIFA. I mean, it's still a fantastic game, especially the story mode. I haven't yet got to finish it, but it's still there for me, FIFA.
Yeah, sports games. I mean, you got the usual. They were, you know, very good, very fun. Madden is Madden. If you play the Ultimate Team, of course, that's usually where it's at for Madden players. They didn't really touch again on the offline modes like franchise. It's still the same. They haven't really changed much. And then NBA, of course, is NBA. I have to say though, I was a little disappointed in NBA's story mode. I didn't really play that much of it. And I always finish the story modes in NBA. I found myself doing their franchise mode a little bit more, which was cool. NBA is still NBA. NBA Live is still trash, so if you're an NBA guy, stay away from NBA Live. It's still straight up garbage. Stick with 2K. Any other sports game I'm missing?
I don't remember the last basketball game I've ever played.
Oh, well, you don't play the other soccer game. That's the rival to FIFA.
Oh, the PES?
Pro Evolution? Yeah, you don't play Pro Evolution.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
But it still gets good reviews, though. Still up there. Still competition. And then we had the couple racing games that came out. You said Payback was garbage.
Payback.
Gran Turismo came out for PlayStation. That's back on the market. Forza Horizon, of course, still
I used to love Gran Turismo.
Dominant, I would say. But I mean, for me, racing, I didn't really play too much racing. I'm more of the Horizon guy, so that's why I kind of stay away from the motorsport for Forza. But I do miss Horizon, but I think most likely we're going to get Forza Horizon next year for 2018 because they always. There's another Mike on Facebook and Mike on the on Mixer. Yeah, we got 2 mics in here.
What's up, double mics?
Double mics. So, any other game you want to talk about before we get to the?
No, I think we pretty much covered that for the most part. I mean, if you guys have anything you guys want to throw in there, feel free. But
feel free to throw in some games. I mean, action adventure. We didn't really talk on? Or first person shooters.
Yeah, we got it though.
That's all right. First person shooters. So, Call of Duty, welcome back. Welcome back. We love you again. Welcome back to Boots to Ground. Wolfenstein.
Great game.
Was I know you love that
fucking
game.
Murdered that game real quick.
How long did it take you to beat that game?
It took me 2 days. I would probably say about 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
10 hours.
It's pretty long. I played on the harder mode too, so I died quite a few times. But that game was great, man. Well, you could change your username if you didn't know that. Yeah, you could change your username.
Yeah, you can switch it up if you want, man.
If you go to the settings, you could change it there.
And then what about Destiny 2? Destiny 2. I mean, for me, I was never a Call of Duty's the go-to game of 2017. Yeah, I mean, like we said, Call of Duty is back. I mean,
I would say out of the shooter games that came out in 2017, definitely Call of Duty. But if we're not only talking about Call of Duty, I mean 2017, then I'm still going to Rainbow Six. So.
Well, I mean, Rainbow Six definitely. That's been our shooter since 2015. That's been our shooter for now 2 years now going. But we talk about especially a game like Call of Duty. The years past, we had the jetpacks, we had the wall running, we had the zigzagging, all over the place. A lot of people got tired of it. They finally went back to the roots, back boots to ground. Well, and we love it again. I mean, zombies are a lot of fun. Zombies are great. Zombies are good this year.
It's better if you have a partner that doesn't go down every 5 seconds.
And then how about the gritty story mode? You finished the story.
I finished the story.
What did you think of the story?
I haven't really found a Call of Duty that really I didn't enjoy when it came to the single player. So I was happy with it. It was good. I enjoyed it. No complaints.
And then we were talking about Destiny 2. I wasn't a big fan of Destiny 1. When I picked up and played Destiny 2, I found myself feeling this is more like Halo. And you know me, I'm a big Halo guy. So I felt that this was more like Halo, and I found myself loving Destiny 2. I know I didn't finish it yet, but I love Destiny 2.
Yeah, no, I see where you're going with that. But yeah, I agree with you. Definitely Call of Duty 2017. But as we were talking about Destiny, I was enjoying Destiny 2 at first. Of course, I beat the campaign because it was pretty much a requirement. But after that, I was like, I wasn't that into it anymore. I don't know. I got lost. I got bored.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It gets.
I always go back to the same thing. I always end up stop playing and going back to Rainbow Six or playing what are our single player games we got like Shadow of War. I've been playing that more.
Yeah. I just finished LA Noire.
Actually,
so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go back to
I think at that time we were playing South Park when came out. So I think we were stuck more on South Park than anything.
It was hilarious. South Park was great. I mean, speaking of like RPGs, I mean, good year for RPGs too, though. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely. South Park definitely killed that.
Would you say? I know a lot of people have this argument, but would you say Shadow of War is an RPG? I mean, a lot of people
100%.
think a lot of people put it in the RPG category, but then some people put it in the action adventure category.
It's definitely
so. What would your category? What would you categorize it at?
I would say it's an RPG because Diablo is rated as an RPG. Diablo and Shadow of War pretty much the same game in a way.
And if you're a Japanese RPG fan, I'm not, but I can't shy away from it. I mean, this was a great year for JRPGs. You had Nier, you had Persona 5, you had Divinity, and you had Xenoblade. So, I mean, this was a good year for JRPGs. I mean, I know I'm not a big JRPG guy, but I don't discriminate.
Never played one before,
this was a good year for JRPGs if you're a big JRPG fan. So, I mean, and then we move on. I brought it up, action adventure. Let's just talk about the return of. I mean, I think this was a big return for Nintendo. After what happened with the Wii U, I didn't think the Wii U was a good system. Many people think the Wii U flopped. Great games for Nintendo. Legend of Zelda, Mario Odyssey, and what's your take on the Nintendo Switch as far as the system has been for you?
Well, good year for J-Date.
J-Date?
Well, well, I mean, if you want to go on some J-Date, that's fine.
There you go. Absolutely.
You heard it here.
Mike is a good year for J-Dates.
What game were you talking about?
Switch. We're talking
Switch,
about, was this,
okay.
as far as when the console launched, we had, I wouldn't say it was a shaky launch. I mean, you had Zelda, but a lot of people think it was a shaky launch because of the back end of games that came out with it, which was
yeah, I would say that the launch was pretty weak.
Bomberman, which was
Bomberman.
God.
You know, the console is definitely an upgraded version of the Wii U, and it's a better kind of upgrade to it. You know, the graphically wise is better. You know, hardware wise it's better. The games, like what do we got? Mario Odyssey,
Mario Odyssey was amazing.
One of the best Switch games right now.
Yeah, Mario Kart. Even though that was a port from Wii U, but
Legend of Zelda, we got so many great games coming to the
Splatoon
Switch.
2.
And you know, and it's kind of good now that these third-party developers are actually starting to get involved with this console.
Yeah, they came
it's
out.
It's gonna be amazing.
Skyrim came out for it.
Skyrim, LA Noir came out.
LA Noir came out for it. Doom came out. So I mean, all these games are. It does have so much potential.
Well,
Hulu just came out for it, right? Then
the app Hulu just came out. Yeah.
So the Switch is slowly. I mean, I'm excited to see what's in store for 2018 for Nintendo because we got Zelda and Mario this year.
Subscription.
yeah. I mean, they're going to be coming out with that, the paid online, which is fine with me because we do it anyway.
I mean,
we do it on PlayStation.
Let me just add another paid subscription.
Yeah, we do it on Xbox. I mean, why not? I mean, we pay for what we get, and I'm excited Nintendo's going that route.
And I think they said they're gonna do just kind of the same concept, the free game a month.
Yeah, but I heard a rumor that apparently though you only get that for the month, and then that free game goes away the next month.
Wow.
So that is my only disappointment. And then I wonder if we're gonna get like what they normally do, like the retro games, if we're gonna get that on the Switch like they did with the Wii. And I wonder if they're gonna do that. But
I mean, a free game for a month seems like a pretty good trial. I mean, you could beat a game in a month, definitely.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. You can't keep it all for life like we do on this.
That does suck.
I mean, I'm excited with the potential of what the Wii, the Switch is gonna offer. Oh, I'm gonna mute that one there. I'm excited for the Switch. I did not regret buying it. I'm very excited for it, and just bringing it on portable. I mean, it's great. You bring it portable. Just wondering when we're finally gonna get like Netflix on it, and other such things.
Yeah,
I know
Netflix
you said we
one.
talked about Hulu, so I know a lot of people are looking forward to like Netflix and all that other type stuff on the Switch, and I'm pumped for 2018.
And Switch is the only console that's cross a platform with Xbox.
Yeah, as of right now. Yeah.
So with Rocket League right now, which is pretty cool, which is actually Switch, Xbox, and PC Windows 10, which is really awesome.
And Rocket League took another game that took the world by storm a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, dude. That game was so much fun.
Yeah, they announced that it was like a week or so before the Switch actually launched, but they said they're not going to do it till 2018. And it is interesting for them to do monthly subscription, and we still are wondering how they're going to implement their online. I know Splatoon 2 had an app on it where you could voice chat on there and chat.
Yeah.
They had the app for Splatoon 2. I wonder if they're going to continue going in that direction because for Mario Party, our online, we had to Skype each other.
I'm pretty sure they said that later down the road they're going to implement some kind of party system like Xbox does. So that's why they're starting to sell the Switch headsets. It's because they're trying to implement that.
Okay. So that's our Switch. And then before we go to our awards, this man owns an Xbox One X. So tell us, how is the Xbox One X, compared to the S? And what did you have, the S before the X?
Yeah, I had the S.
So compared to all the original Xbox One that came out, Xbox One S to the X, how has it been performance-wise?
Well, performance-wise, it's been fantastic. No lags, loading screens are a lot faster. Regardless, 4K TV or not, you're still going to get a more of an upgraded graphical look towards it, which is really nice. And you're still going to get the performance of the speed of the console, which is really nice. But if you have a 4K TV, this is a goddamn game changer because games like Call of Duty look good. Oh, especially when it comes to Assassin's Creed, Shadow of War, those games look fucking incredible. So I would say even if you don't have a 4K TV, the console's definitely worth picking up because you're still gonna get that speed performance a lot more than you will with the S. I load into games a little bit faster, especially when playing single player games. You load into games a lot faster than you would towards the regular S. And if you're playing PUBG on a Xbox One X, your FPS will be a little bit better than the Xbox S, which I guess if you want a little bit of an advantage, there you go. But it's definitely a great console.
Well, we told you. I mean, yeah. I mean, Xbox is. I mean, PS4 is fun, but I mean, I keep it for my single player games, in which we'll talk about what we're excited for 2018 in a few seconds.
There's one game particularly I'm buying a PlayStation 4, which we'll get into that.
We'll get into that, but I mean, PlayStation, keep it. Single player games are going to be pumping out for PlayStation next year, and again, we're going to talk about that.
Spider-Man, bro. You can't get rid of it yet.
Absolutely. But again, I mean, you love your X so far.
I love my X. Yeah,
you love
definitely. It doesn't compare to a mouse and keyboard PC, but it's still definitely one of the best consoles in my opinion.
Okay. So, before we go to our excitements for 2018, anything else you want to touch on really quick?
I think we're pretty solid. I think we're pretty solid.
I think you're pretty solid. All right, so let's talk about what we are before we go to our awards. We're almost there. 2018. You know, as of right now, what was announced? I mean, it's heavy PlayStation, and now, you know, we know that Xbox doesn't really announce anything mostly until E3.
No.
Xbox is always usually huge on E3 when it comes to their holiday launches. So, I mean, do we finally expect Crackdown 3 next year?
Yeah. I think it's time. Third time's a charm, right?
I mean, how many times could that game get pushed back already?
Yeah, I think it's time. You know what? And I think no matter how many times it got pushed back, it's still a very big anticipated game that people are waiting for. So it's still gonna be rock solid when the game comes out. People are still gonna buy it like crazy. What am I gonna buy it? I think I'm gonna buy it because the game looks awesome. And regardless, third time's a charm when it comes to numbers. So.
But speaking of which, what Xbox is coming out with, Sea of Thieves is finally coming out early next year. It's got a release date. So Sea of Thieves is console exclusive. So, I mean, we played the alpha.
I played a lot of the alpha.
So what do you think of it?
That game is definitely fun, but very, very, very team-based. If you don't have a team that has microphones that are listening and that are willing to help, you're not going to get anywhere, because you're going to need someone looking at the map. You're going to need someone steering. You're going to need 2 people at least doing the gliders.
And how many people do you have on the crew? Is it 4 or 5?
4 people on the crew.
4 people on the crew.
That game is awesome as fuck, and I can't wait for it to come out, because I'm definitely picking up the Sea of Thieves.
And don't forget, you could fight enemy teams too as well.
Have porn VR?
Have porn VR? No. No.
You know, and that Sea of Thieves controller looks freaking awesome. I want that controller.
And then another Last of Us. Actually, that might even be next year. I'm sorry. For PlayStation so far, we have Spider-Man confirmed for next year. God of War. We have Detroit Become Human. Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure everyone is excited for, exploding for. So Red Dead Redemption and GTA just pumped out their final. I'm assuming their final content, and they're going to be geared for what they're going to pump out for Red Dead. So
I'm stoked
for Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead was probably one of my favorite Rockstar games, for sure.
Yeah, Red Dead was great, and 8 years later we're getting Part 2, which is a prequel for the gang that John Marston joined. We are playing as the guy who created that gang.
I gotta rebeat number 1, because there's so many things I'm still like blurry in my head. Yeah, I bought it. There's some things that are blurry to me, so I have to replay it real quick and beat it. My Twitter's blowing up.
Red Dead 2, I know, Brian. I know, man. I'm stoked for it.
What's up, Jack?
Everyone can't wait for Red Dead. I mean, Red Dead's a hot title, man. The only thing I'm worried about is that, do you remember when GTA 5 first came out and it was like, our online will launch October 1st? Remember how bad that online was at launch?
I lost my character.
So did I. I lost my character too. I had to go back and do it all.
I had millions of dollars, everything set
well,
up.
mine wasn't that bad.
And I bought at the time the fastest car in the game was the Adder or some shit like that. I had the fastest car in the game. Everything. I get in touch with Rockstar support, and they're like, "Oh, you're fucked."
Well, they gave us. I remember they gave us. I think it was $1 million or something like that to kind of
they
help us out.
They gave us $1 million just because all the problems they were having.
You couldn't play it.
Yeah, you couldn't play it. The servers were absolutely horrible.
Some people couldn't even get past the first sequence. The prologue.
Yeah, now it's one of the biggest games in the world.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what we're excited for. That's what's confirmed so far. Days Gone, I mean, that game looks great. But we don't know if that's fully confirmed yet for next year.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it is. I mean, they've come out with some gameplay for it. But I'm excited for that. Detroit Become Human. I mean, PlayStation's got us excited. So, hopefully, they don't push us back. If you're, Xbox Sea of Thieves is next year. We talked about before. No Way Out was
A Way Out.
A Way Out.
Yes.
Looks great. Excited for that. Man, what else is 2018? Can't even think.
There's so many. I don't think they're doing any sports games next year, are they? Are they doing another?
They
FIFA
always
and
do.
NFL?
Yeah, of course they always do the yearly sports releases. We don't know if we're gonna get a. I doubt we'll get Assassin's Creed. I don't know if we'll get Star Wars. I think EA will probably have to go back to the drawing board for that.
Is Anthem next year?
Anthem is possibly next year.
That's a game I'm excited for.
Hopefully, the BioWare is doing that. So hopefully Anthem is looks really promising. That one hopefully that one EA doesn't fuck that one up. As they fuck so everything else up, bastards. Well, who knows what's in store for Tom Clancy next year? We didn't get anything. We don't know what's going on. Well, besides Season 3 of Rainbow Six. That's pretty much it. We don't know what Ubisoft's going to be pumping out next year, so we'll see on that. They really
haven't said much. I mean, what they had For Honor this year, but it was a flop. Oh, you're right. Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5, yes. My bad. Forgot about that. Far Cry 5.
It's supposed to be a very, very good game.
Yeah. Hicks, we're going after, the Colts. But it looks good. Far Cry 5 looks really good. Hopefully it's definitely Left Alive looks good. Hopefully...
Oh, that's that co-op multiplayer, right?
Yes.
Horror multiplayer.
Yes. Hopefully Far Cry 5 is definitely better than 4 because I was very disappointed in 4. I don't know if you played 4. 4 was very disappointing. I didn't like 4 that much.
I played a little bit of it.
I didn't like it. I stopped playing it. It stunk. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it. Let's see, 2018. I definitely know I'm missing something.
No, there's definitely a lot of games coming out. I just can't put my finger on all of them because there's just so many.
Dragon Ball Z, if you're that fighter, Dragon Ball Z fighter. Hey, I mean, there's Dragon Ball Z fans.
There you go, Gato.
I gotta. That fighter does look for, DBZ looks good for them. What's it? Blade Runner? I think it's Anthem.
It's a Blade Runner.
I think it was Anthem. It's Anthem. It's BioWare's making that. That's multi-platform, so you can get that.
Days Gone isn't confirmed for 2018. Or did they say that's? It said I don't think they gave an official release date.
Yeah, hopefully. We Happy Few is getting a full release.
Finally, I bought that game.
Yeah,
on
Xbox. A full release. That game was very interesting. Not as what I expected. I was expecting kind of like a what's that game that was amazing?
A lot of those.
Which I know, damn it. Begins with a B. You were underwater and then you were in the clouds. Oh my God, it's pissing me off.
Sounds like a drug.
No, it was a great game. Oh my God, it's gonna piss me off.
I'm sure it'll come to you while we're doing our thing.
Yeah, most likely. But that's what we're excited for 2018. So now let's just. You want to get started on the our awards?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. These are our 2017 Game Awards. We're gonna get this started here. We're gonna go down here. So. Let's begin with our first award, our best female antagonist. So I don't have to keep moving up to the screen. Let me just pull it up on my phone here. So our best female antagonist here. Let's go down. Our nominees are Irene Engel, who is from Wolfenstein. Headshot Dan, you know who that is.
Abz?
What?
No, I was reading what Brian said.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
What's that? I'm saying you know who that is. You played Wolfenstein.
Oh, Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Irene.
Yeah, she's the villain. Mm-hmm.
Idine Verso, and I know a lot of people are probably going to argue because spoiler alert, I went through the story a little bit more. You know, obviously, I don't want to say anything, but she's still an antagonist. She's still advertised as an antagonist.
How is she next? What? How?
What?
She was a good guy at the end.
At the end, but still, she's being
she turned heel.
Marketing. She's an antagonist. Evelyn from Resident Evil 7. Madame Brood from Mario Odyssey, and Marguerite Baker from Resident Evil 7. So another one on there.
Oh, is this game you're talking about?
Yeah. That looks like an indie title. Oh, wow.
You were in the water and then you're in clouds.
Yeah. Indie title there.
Okay, so
let's see. Our winner.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're doing that, right?
Our winner is, for best female antagonist, is...
No one.
No one.
Sorry. Let me just fix that real quick.
Nobody. We got the claps, but we got no one. It's not an Inner Mom's Basement podcast without any type of technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's weird. It should have popped up. Uno momento. When I tested this worked perfectly.
Oh, there we go. All right. It is Evelyn from Resident Evil 7. And she also got my vote. Spoiler alert. I mean, this was kind of like almost like a Ring type character. And she freaked me out. And for those who've played Resident Evil 7, she was the grandmother the entire time. So when you were walking through everything and the grandmother just popped up out of nowhere, she
speak to me, bro. What is that for?
What happened, Aunt? Who did you vote for, Aunt? Is that not who you wanted to win? But Anthony and Mike, if you guys want a good survival horror game, because I remember we played some back in the day, play Resident Evil 7. Amazing. But what happened, Aunt? Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for, Headshot?
Let's see. Who the hell did I vote for? Oh, I voted for Wolfenstein. 100%. She was a fucking awesome villain. And
I heard she was. I really heard she was a really good antagonist.
So, I mean, I really enjoyed her performance. I mean, I pretty much seen every single one of these in action. But I still feel like
especially Marguerite when she turns into like a freaking spider, whatever the hell that is. That was ridiculous.
I had to stop playing that game. That game scared the shit out of me.
It is very scary. Oh, Aunt picked the Star Wars side. Sorry, Anthony.
Damn it, Aunt. She is not a villain.
The too much EA's backlash screwed it over too much.
Yeah, no, that's an indie game, Brian. That's not that one.
Let's go on to our next award here. We have the best female protagonist. So we have Chloe Frazier from Uncharted. We have Nadine Ross from Uncharted. We have Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. We have Supergirl from Injustice 2. And we have Samus from Metroid Prime. We're doing it right now.
Yeah, sorry, there is a 10-second delay.
Yep.
But we will get to that.
So, here we go. Those are our nominees. And our winner is... Hopefully there's no technical difficulties with this one.
Shouldn't be.
All right, let's see. Our winner is Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. No surprise here. Horizon Zero Dawn was a great, fantastic game. I gotta get it. I want to play it. It's killing me that I haven't played it yet.
I played that at Alex's house on 4K. Oh my god. I almost had an accident in my pants.
It is killing me that I haven't played it yet. Great game.
It is.
Great female protagonist from what I've seen from a lot of videos and everything. Aloy. I mean, the good thing about PlayStation, they know how to make their protagonist. From all of their console exclusives, they make great they just make great characters. I mean, Crash Bandicoot,
That they do.
Nathan Drake, Aloy. They know how to make great characters. Snake. No, I shouldn't say Snake. I'm sorry. That's Kojima. I'm sorry.
Oh, Kojima.
That's all
yeah,
Kojima
yeah.
who did that. I apologize for that one, but Kratos. I mean, geez, PlayStation just knows how to pump out great protagonists. So that's our winner there. Let's move up to our best. Who did you pick, by the way? We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah. I picked. I'm pretty sure I picked Supergirl.
You did. Is that because you like the show?
Yeah.
Okay. I picked Chloe. I love Chloe. I always enjoyed her in Uncharted. So, but I'm not surprised Aloy won. A lot of people love the Horizon Zero Dawn game. So let's go to our next one. Our next one is going to be our best male antagonist, which is going to be Bowser from Super Mario, Ganon from Legend of Zelda, Jack Baker from Resident Evil, Asav from Uncharted, and Brainiac from Injustice 2. So, let's see. And our winner is our best male antagonist. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that. That actually kind of took me by surprise. Were you surprised?
No,
you didn't seem surprised.
I voted for Bowser.
Really? I'm a little taken back. I thought it would be Ganon or Jack Baker from Resident Evil.
Jack Baker.
Yeah.
Look what Brian just sent us.
Oh my God. Thank him.
Thank you, Brian, for the beautiful photo of Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, great movie. I don't blame you. Great movie.
All right.
Wow. I'm surprised. I voted for Jack Baker, but I mean, Bowser's great though. Playing all my years of Mario, Bowser's fantastic, and I mean that boss battle was fun in Mario Odyssey. That was a fun boss battle. But Jack Baker just was disgusting and scared the shit. That dinner scene.
Oh my God! Yeah, he scared shit out of me too,
man.
Especially at the car when every time.
When he came behind the cop and just took his face off. Oh my goodness! Wow. All right. Well, Bowser is our winner, so let's move on up. All right, to our best male protagonist, B.J. Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein, Sebastian Castellanos from Evil Within, Bayek from Assassin's Creed, Mario, and Link. So I could kind of see where this one might go. I mean, we were talking about two childhood heroes here, and then we have some recent heroes. So let's see. Our winner is... Yeah, Mario. I mean, it's...
Pretty expected that.
I figured it would come down between Mario and Link. I mean, again, we're talking about our childhood heroes here, and we're also talking about a great game, 100%, no doubt about that. I voted Mario.
I voted Mario.
I voted Mario too. I mean, but I take a look at these other characters. Bayek so far is a very good, interesting character. I'm playing Assassin's Creed now. BJ, how come you didn't pick BJ? You liked Wolfenstein.
Dude, I loved Wolfenstein. I also enjoyed so far Origins. Skip. But I liked him. I liked him a lot. But at the end, it always comes down to my
Bayek you'll like too. When you get started on Assassin's Creed, you'll like the new.
I'm already about 6 hours in.
Okay, you did start it. Okay. I'm thinking of picking up Evil Within down the road when we get to that point where
What the Link?
Zelda sucks. When we get to that point where we when there's like not that many games coming out, then maybe pick up Evil Within at a good price.
Sorry, and are you a Zelda fan? Is that what's going on?
He is. So now let's go to the best co-op. Now this is, before no one gets confused, this isn't multiplayer. We have a separate category for that. Co-op, this is 2 controllers together on one console. So best co-op, Destiny 2, Ghost Recon. Actually, no. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
I did it correctly, right?
Eh,
It's co-op. Okay, I'm
that's
sorry.
cool, man.
Fortnite, Cuphead, and Divinity Original Sin 2. This is drop-in and drop-in co-op. Same console. And let's go to our winner. As expected.
As expected.
As
I
expected,
didn't
I mean-
expect anything else besides that.
I did not either. Cuphead was an amazing game with the drop-in, drop-out co-op. Again, as we talked about, soundtrack, everything else about it was great. And I mean, I pick Cuphead too. Did you pick Cuphead?
Of course, I picked Cuphead. 100% Cuphead. Cuphead for life.
What the heck was that?
Hmm?
That you just went to? What was that?
Another internet. It was the Game Awards chart.
Oh. What, people are talking in that?
No.
Oh. Well, Cuphead won Best Co-op. So now let's go on to Best Hardware. So our nominees are Xbox One X, the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo 2DS XL, and the Super NES. So let's see our winner. Best new hardware. Oh, wow.
Alright.
Nintendo Switch.
Very surprised.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get like the hardcore. I thought Xbox One X was going to win this. I thought we were going to get that hardcore market voting for the One X. But
it was
the
up there
Switch.
for a while, though, you know? By the way, this is with 160 votes.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Switch won. And I did vote Switch.
You vote, yeah,
I voted Switch.
Come on, you already know what I voted for, so.
You voted for Xbox One X. Again, I'm really surprised. Last year the Pro won our best hardware, so I was expecting, the same scenario. Like I thought the Xbox One, I thought it was gonna not by a landslide. But I thought it was gonna be. I thought Switch was gonna come in second. Did X come in second?
Yeah,
X came in second. What was
yeah.
last? The NES or the 2DS XL?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember.
No. But two surprises: Bowser winning Best Antagonist, and Switch stealing the show for Best Hardware.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that too, but I can't be mad at it because Switch is still a pretty good console. So
let's move on. Let's go to our best remaster and our best port. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, L.A. Noire, Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, StarCraft Remastered, and Kingdom Hearts HD. So let's see. Whenever you're ready, Headshot Dan, let's see our victor.
Yeah, we will. Last place was Nintendo 2DS.
Oh, wow, okay.
So,
oh, and I forgot one. StarCraft Remastered, I'm sorry. Our winner is...
of course.
As expected. I'm sure a lot of our inner childhood was happy to see the return to this game, as was I. But it is hard as fuck. It is not an easy game at all. It is a ridiculous hard game.
We complain that games are too easy. Now they want to beef it up, you know?
Yeah, but Crash Bandicoot wasn't that hard when I first played it, so I thought that was a little ridiculous. But not a surprise there. Now let's go to... I'll let you take this one. You're the PC man, Headshot Dan.
I can barely see. Oh, there we go. Alright, best PC game. Players Unknown Battlegrounds, also known as PUBG. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Destiny 2. Total War, Warhammer 2. XCOM 2, War of Chosen.
I think I know where this one's going.
And the winner is, of course, with 50 million, 30 million players.
Yeah, there's no. Unfortunately, these other games. Was this by a landslide also?
By a big landslide.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's not a surprise there that this game kind of completely dominated. And I mean, did you vote PUBG? Assuming you voted PUBG?
I voted PUBG. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can even tell you this landslide. I have it up right here, actually. Let's see. The landslide. Well, it has 36%.
Oh, yeah. Well, not too much. I mean, what came in second? Oh, Wolfenstein came... Actually, no. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Destiny 2
Destiny 2
came in second. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's move on to our best female voice. A lot of pretty women here on here. Laura Bailey, who voices Nadine Ross in Uncharted. Claudia Black, who voices Chloe Frazier in Uncharted. Ashley Birch, who's Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. Joya Mansky, who voices Failsafe in Destiny 2, who's hilarious. And Katie O'Hagan, who voices Mia Winters in Resident Evil 7.
I love redheads.
You what?
I love redheads.
Let's get the winner. So, chat, who do you guys think is before we pick a winner, Mike and Ant, who do you think is the cutest out of there? All hotties there. All right. So, out of all of them, who do you think is the cutest? And Facebook chat. We got Facebook chat. Who else do you think is cute? The redhead.
The matches the pubes.
Oh well, we've.
I agree. The redhead, 100%.
Yes. And I am in the redheads. If you guys already, I'm sure you guys already know that.
Really?
So the winner, female voice. Oh, damn it! The redhead didn't win. I'm very disappointed. Aloy.
The redhead in the game.
Yeah, the redhead in the game won. That's all right. That's fine. Aloy, Horizon Zero Dawn. Who did you vote for, Dan?
I'm pretty sure I picked the redhead because she was a redhead.
I picked. Yeah, she is pretty hot. She is hot. I think I did too. Actually, no, I picked Claudia Black because I love Chloe in Uncharted. You all right?
Yeah, I'm
all right.
blind as fuck.
Oh my god, I'm blind too. What did Ant say? Chat.
The redhead.
She's hotter than her character. No. So now let's see. Let's go by the landslide. It was.
Chloe is a fat girl's name.
Well, maybe Claudia. Let's say Claudia Black was in let's see, second place, but not by a landslide. So now let's go to the best male voice, which is going to be Brian Bloom, who is B.J. Blazkowicz in Wolfenstein, Kevin Conroy from Batman and Justice 2, Jack Brand as Jack Baker in Resident Evil 7, Nathan Fillion as Cade 6 in Destiny 2, and Trey Parker, who is Cartman in South Park. So let's get chat involved in those best. Mike and Ant, who do you guys think won this? Actually, who did you guys vote for? I just want to check. I want to get chat involved and look at this. Ant and Mike, who did you guys vote for? Who did you vote for?
I voted for my man Eric Cartman.
Trey.
Yeah.
And Ant, did you pick? You might have done Trey. Okay. Conroy is a classic, man. Let's talk about Batman the Animated Series. I own the entire season, 1 through 4.
I bet you do.
And you don't?
No.
Oh my God. That voice is our childhood right there. So now let's find out our winner. Best male voice. Take it away, Headshot Dan.
And the winner is. Yay!
Boo.
Here we go.
Oh.
Trey,
I still watch it too, Anthony. It's an amazing show. Mark Hamill as the Joker was amazing as well too. That's another voice of our childhood. And I'm very disappointed that Trey Parker won. I'm actually very surprised. Oh wow, this was close.
Yeah, it was a close one.
Wow, this was a close one. Nathan Fillion came in second. Kevin Conroy was third. Nobody cared for Jack Brand at all in Resident Evil. But, man.
That's golden.
But now let's go to our next title, which is our best supported game. Now, what this means is that games that are still pumping out content. Oh, Chuck commented here. What did Chucky say?
No,
he's in your. Are you on your Facebook or are you on mine? Are you on Strictly?
This is on the whole chat, unless if he's just messaging on the your shared only.
Yeah, he commented on my shared only. But now let's go to The best supported game. Now, what I was saying is that what this means is that games that are still pumping out content for games that were released, years ago, a year ago, a couple of years ago. So, here we are. Good?
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto Online, Rainbow Six Siege, and Anthony, welcome to the party. Overwatch,
Glad to have you, man.
Warframe, and Destiny 2. So, Headshot Dan, let's get our winner. Our winner, chicken dinner.
Dun-dun-dun. And the winner is Overwatch.
What? Really?
Yeah, I won by a pretty big slide too.
Wow. I am slightly disappointed.
We all know Rainbow Six wouldn't be in there. It would have either been Overwatch or Grand Theft
GTA?
Auto for sure. Good butt
It has
views.
some good butt views. Yeah, Tracer has a pretty nice booty.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose.
Yeah. But wow, I mean, that was our game of the year last year, so that really doesn't surprise me, though. Right? Did it surprise you?
That was the game of the year and
A lot of titles,
everything, pretty much.
Yeah, I think the yellow suit. You were bigger in the Overwatch than when she bends over. Absolutely. So now let's go to our best handheld, which is Monster Hunter Stories, Metroid Samus Returns, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, Fire Emblem, and Ever Oasis. Let's just go through this one real quick. None of the handhelds I play or you play, so who's our winner? Yeah, our yawn burner here is Pokemon Sun and Moon. My God.
Yeah,
That
destroyed everything.
My goodness. 130. Wow. Alright, not that Ant and Mike cared. I know you guys didn't give a shit. I'm sure Facebook chat didn't give a shit either. So let's go to best family friendly. Alright. And a lot of these were Switch. Most of them were Switch exclusives except for Sonic Mania, excuse me, which was a great game. You should get that for Switch. $20.
Sonic Mania.
$20. Your childhood would be returned to you. Splatoon 2, Sonic Mania, Mario and Rabbids, Kingdom Battle, Mario Kart, and Super Mario Odyssey. Headshot Dan?
Some big titles.
I'm sure. Let's see who won. I'd be surprised if it's not what I'm thinking.
That's definitely what you're thinking.
Okay. Mario Odyssey. Mario 8 was not too far away, 8% away, but man, these poor other ones. Sonic dead last was Mario and Rabbids. No love at all.
I heard the game was very hard.
It was like XCOM. If you play like those type of games, like those strategic.
Yeah, strategy.
Yeah,
based.
strategy based. So, a little bit difficult for the youngsters. Now let's go to best action adventure. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Ass Creed Origins, Legend of Zelda, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Odyssey. I could kind of see these close. Maybe.
I can see them pretty close as well.
This was kind of a close one. Let's see. Let's see the winner here. Best action adventure. Ooh. Zelda. And
Zelda.
wow, it actually was not close at all. It was a bomb. Wow, the second place was at Assassin's Creed and Mario tied. Last was Horizon Zero Dawn. Wow.
Damn Zelda fanboys.
Yeah, all those Zelda fanboys came out for that one. Sheesh. So now let's go to best RPG. South Park, Nier, Persona 5, Divinity, and Xenoblade. So this was more of the year for JRPGs minus South Park. That was more that was the Western RPG. So the winner is. Oh wow, no love for the
Come on.
JRPGs.
We all saw that coming.
South Park, the winner by a good decent size. Second place was Persona 5. Dead last was Nier. So yeah, South Park was great. I love South Park.
We all saw South Park was gonna win that one. South Park was fantastic.
I thought maybe the JRPG might have squeezed that one out. But now let's go to most anticipated game. Most of these games were confirmed for 2018, so that's why they're on here. Actually, no, and actually, I lied. No, they're not. Last of Us 2 has not been, but most anticipated. Last of Us 2, Days Gone, Red Dead, Detroit Become Human, and Marvel's Spider-Man. And now, if you're not catching the trend with this one, these are all PlayStation exclusives, except for Red Dead. Winner is Headshot Dan. Take it away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Red Dead 2, I mean,
8
no
years.
surprise there.
8 years,
yeah, 8 years in the making, 8 years of rumors. It's finally here. Wow. Won by a decent 10% more of the vote. Second place was Last of Us 2.
We are streaming on Mixer.
The link? I'll get the link.
If you want to join up on there.
I'm going to join up on Mixer because we are doing a giveaway on Mixer. Where's the slash? Oh.
Mouse! The mouse! Without this beauty, nothing in this world will get done.
Yeah, I'm going to start using that to edit.
Yeah, you can go ahead and follow that link right there. And you watch it there. Giveaway will be on there as well. So let's. Were we talking about something?
We were on most anticipated. Wow, no one's excited for Detroit Become Human. I'm very upset. Days Gone didn't even get 10%. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
What did Clutch say?
I can see why. There's a winner in your mom's basement.
There's a window.
Oh, a window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My window. Yeah.
There's a window in the basement.
There's a window, or else I can't breathe, or else I'll freaking asphyxiate.
Suffocate.
Yeah.
No fresh air.
Hold on, I lost this. I lost the responses. I like to see who came in first and second.
Difficulties. What the fuck did you do?
I don't know. I hit something by accident.
Did you delete it?
No,
I don't see it here anymore.
I couldn't have.
Uno momento, my good people.
That is a dope basement. Thank you.
What did Chuck say? He messaged.
He did. I'm trying to see what Chuck said. Actually, I have no idea.
That is a dope basement. Let's see. What category are we on?
We are now on. We just finished most anticipated. We're now on best FPS.
Okay.
All right. So now we're on best first-person shooter. Our nominees are Call of Duty World War II, Destiny 2, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, Wolfenstein 2, and Prey.
Talk about your dope room.
Screw the Top Games talking about my dope room.
Uh,
Well, I'll have to move the camera around, but my dope room is I have a lot of Funko Pops if you collect those. I have an Xbox here,
and
a
Batman.
Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 4. Describe my laptop. Oh, I have my Batman plush that I won at Dave & Buster's.
So MSI.
You know the specs. You're the specs man. You're the one that told me to get this.
Yeah, if he wants to know specs, he can look down below in the description.
Yeah, and if you want to know the specs of my computer, look down below in the description. If you don't know what Funko Pops are, here's a little preview. I have a Hot Top exclusive Thor I got for Christmas. Thank you, John Gato. I appreciate the gift. Anything else? I got a lot of clothes too, my man. A lot of clothes. And I don't know. I turned it sideways. How do I go? Sorry. All right.
All right. As far as our FPS
So that's pretty much explains my room. So now we're gonna go back to the awards. Thank you, Clutch. Doing a giveaway too. So here we go. Now, best first-person shooter. Those are all the nominees. Let's get the winner. World War. Okay. I actually thought Players Unknown Battlegrounds might jump in that. What'd he say? What lighting? Oh, this was pretty close. Okay. Call of Duty won about 7%. Second place was Players Unknown. LED or LCD? Oh, you got it?
What are you talking about? The screen?
Talk about my screen? Yep. If you want to see the specs, just scroll down.
We're gonna be doing that at the end. But
Yeah,
we're gonna open up a poll.
We're gonna open up a poll at the end. Well, decent. Last place was I knew Prey wasn't gonna get any love.
Fuck Prey.
I had a feeling Prey wasn't gonna get love. So now, let's go to best survival horror. Resident Evil 7, Evil Within 2, Outlast 2, Friday the 13th, and Little Nightmares. So, let's go. Let's see you win. Who do you guys want to win, chat? Before we get the vote, chat, let's get a little involved. Post it. Let's go. Come on, chat. Who do you guys want to see win? A prize is a Xbox Live 3-month card or a PlayStation 3-month card, whatever console you have, and a date with Headshot Dan in a month,
Or a Steam card.
or a Steam card for at half off appetizers at Applebee's.
Applebee's, baby. $1 LITs.
That ends soon.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
I just want America to win. All right.
Such a neato.
There you go. I like that. I respect that. Let's see the winner.
And the
Best
winner
survival
is.
horror. Winner is Resident Evil 7. All right. Resident Evil 7. And boy, wow, wow, that was a dominant win. A lot of Resident Evil fans. I mean,
America.
a lot of Resident Evil fans, and I'm one of them. I picked Resident Evil. That last was Friday the 13th. Wow.
Yeah.
What did you pick? What did you
butchered.
pick?
I picked the Resident Evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I picked Resident Evil too. I had to. It was great. Now let's move on to best fighting game. Best fighting game. Our nominees are Injustice 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, ARMS, Brawl Out, and Tekken 7. So, cheers. Cheers to you as well, Anthony. The winner is best fighting game. Injustice 2. Okay. There you go.
Let's call it.
Yeah, Clutch, you did call it, my man. Injustice was a great game. I also voted on Injustice. Chuck is finally, I think, on the right Facebook. I think. Yeah, no. He says he's commenting. It says it on here, too.
No, he's commenting on their post. He has to click on the video, and it'll pop up with the reel. Chuck, click on the video, and it'll pop up with the real chat. Fucking noob, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, hold on. Just where do I go for responses? Or where do I go for the...
Go back up. Go back up. Go to summary.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
No, you hit on individual again.
Oh, geez. Summary. All right. Sorry, sir. All right. Sorry. Now we're going to go to our best sports game. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go down. Or remember. Sorry. So our best sports game. Let's go. Madden 18.
Oh, look, this is
What?
Chuck.
What is it?
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, well, Chuck, if you want to enter the giveaway, just go to the link, sir.
All right. Let's get on it.
Best sports game. Madden 18, NBA 2K 18, FIFA 18, WWE, and MLB The Show. So, let's see the winner.
Oh, Diego.
Oh,
Go, Diego.
hello, Diego.
And
The best sports game.
the winner is FIFA
Oh,
18. Let's see those numbers,
I
baby.
think you rigged this.
Let's see those numbers.
I think you rigged this.
Let's see those numbers. Kaboom! Oh, no, that's not it. Keep going. Keep going.
Wow, you definitely...
Damn, dominating.
Wow. You definitely... go to chat. Like, what? 2K18 is trash. Which one? NBA
He
or
said Madden. Madden 2K18 is trash.
Madden 2K18's trash? Yeah. Damn, I think you rigged this shit, Dan.
I did not rig.
By 2%. Madden was in second. Last was MLB The Show, so, wow, not a lot of baseball fans out there. Alright, so now let's go to Best Racing. Good racing games, though, this year, too. Forza Motorsport, Gran Turismo, Need for Speed, F1 2017, and Project Cars. Let's see our winner.
I don't wanna.
Our winner is Best Racing is going to be... What is that?
Forza.
Forza? Well, no surprise there. Horizon won our Best Racing last year. Oh my goodness.
Forza is a fantastic game.
Forza destroyed the votes.
Sweet.
Last place was F1. I'm surprised even Need for Speed was second. Wow. It beat out Gran Turismo. I'm really surprised with that. That's crazy. So now let's go to our biggest disappointment. Now, these aren't bad games, guys. These aren't bad games. These are just games that were on the hype train, but they failed.
Project Cars, yeah.
Yeah, Project Cars. They failed to live up to the expectations. So, let's go. Biggest disappointments. Our nominees are Mass Effect, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Remember? Oh, you didn't get it? I'm sorry. Friday the 13th, Lawbreakers, and For Honor. So, our winner.
What do you guys think?
Yeah. Out of all the, what do you guys think? What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys
Diego,
think?
what do you think, Chris? What's going on?
What's up, Chris? What do you guys think are the biggest disappointing games of 2017? I hated voting for this.
All right, since there's a 10-second delay, I'm gonna play it. And biggest appointment,
biggest disappointment.
The biggest disappointment. The winner.
Oh, I had a feeling this would be it. I voted for it too. Mass Effect, and it dominated. Wow, I don't blame it. A lot of people were very disappointed in Mass Effect.
Fucking poor Mass Effect.
Now
it's Battlefield.
Battlefront. That was our
Battlefront.
No Man's Sky won it for us last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Doing 2017.
Wow. Tie was Friday the 13th and For Honor. Lawbreakers was in last. That shows you how much no one played Lawbreakers, which is true. No one did fucking play it. Now, worst game of 2017. These games were the garbage games. Double Dragon 4, Super Bomberman, 1-2 Switch, Deformers, and Old Time Hockey. So, Headshot Dan, the winner is...
Oh, did I spelled disappointment wrong? My bad, dude. The winner is...
Old Time Hockey. Wow. I'm really surprised. I thought Bomberman or 1-2 Switch were going to win this. Wow, Super Bomberman won? Wow. All right.
Super Bomberman made it out.
Old Time Hockey won. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, wow. Close. Wow. Really close. 1-2 Switch was a close second. Man, Old Time Hockey, a lot of people must have hated. Double Dragon and Bomberman tied for last. How? Deformers was third. Crazy votes, people. Crazy votes. I'll let you take this one, sir.
Alright. Let's see. We got the best indie game. Cuphead. Was that Tokima? Is that how you say it?
I think that's how you say it, Tokima.
Tokima.
Cheers, guys.
Nidhogg 2, Night in the Woods, and Rime,
I think.
Rime.
Or some shit.
Some shit within those lines. You guys played any of these games? What do you guys think of those games? I know this.
Yeah, I don't know who fucking played Old Time Hockey, Mike, but apparently a lot of people hated it.
Rim Job? Do you think Rim Job won the best indie game? It's a pretty good one. There's a couple of good games in this list. But let's get down to that business.
Yeah.
Are you eating a fucking cookie?
Yeah. Peanut butter cookie.
Where the best indie game winner is, of course, it would be Cuphead.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
60% of the vote out of 139.8 won by a landslide. I'll let you take the next one too.
Thanks for letting me take it.
My god, 60%. I voted Cuphead, so
as did I.
That was too easy.
Alright, we're gonna jump into the best multiplayer only, which means it's multiplayer, no single
No
player?
single player. No.
Okay.
Well, now Friday the 13th has it, but before when it launched, it didn't have it.
Alright, so nominees are PUBG, Destiny 2, Friday the 13th, Fortnite, and For Honor. I think this was a pretty close category, but let's see the winners. The winner for best multiplayer.
Oh, well.
Not even surprised.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not close at all.
Second place was Destiny 2. Friday the 13th was last. Wow. Fortnite was third. Okay. Best Nintendo exclusive.
You want to do it?
No. Yeah. I did a lot.
Alright, so let me just pull up my list. Alright, there we go. And the best Nintendo exclusive, we got Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I mean, I'll probably think that this is a pretty close between probably two games.
Yeah, Zelda and Odyssey, I would say. Most likely.
Let's see what we got going on with this. Best Nintendo exclusive winner is Zelda.
Wow, okay.
Took its second victory with that.
We have a lot tied. And PUBG has 2 awards.
Yeah, but I think PUBG has 2.
And who else has? Cuphead has 2. Right?
Yeah, well, Xbox exclusive and
No, we didn't get to that yet. But you just. But that one won co-op and the indie.
beep beep.
All right, so now let's go to our next nominee. Oh,
That will not be good.
Our next nominee is Best PlayStation Exclusive: Horizon Zero Dawn, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Nioh, and Nier. Nioh came out of nowhere. Remember, everyone was jumping all over that game.
Yeah. Best PlayStation exclusive winner is.
Yeah. I mean, not surprising there. Horizon Zero Dawn is Uncharted's great. Love Uncharted.
Uncharted's always a really good series.
Well, Legend of Zelda won by a big one. So did Horizon Zero Dawn. Last place was No. I guess not enough people could pick it up because it was sold out all over the place.
No.
All right. Since you said the winner, might as well just go down the nominees anyway.
Alright. Category Xbox One exclusive. Nominees: Cuphead, Forza Motorsports 7, Halo Wars 2, Everspace, and Tokama. I'm just gonna call it Tokama. And
Winner, chicken dinner.
the Xbox One exclusive winner is Halo Wars.
Yeah, right. Dead last was Tacoma. Second place was a tie actually between Forza and Halo Wars.
There was no cheer. No, that's sad. No cheer.
Well, best multiplayer. We're down to our nitty gritty. Our final 2. So our best multiplayer: Call of Duty. Ant and Mike, I know you guys might hate this, but it's on here. Star Wars Battlefront 2, Players Unknown Battlegrounds, Destiny 2, and Splatoon 2. And our winner is
Battlefront 2.
I swear to God, if it is,
No winner is.
Damn. Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Wow, this was close.
Where do you see close?
Well, 8%. I mean, Call of Duty was second. You'll be happy to know Star Wars finished last.
There you go, Ant. There you go.
So Ant and Mike, don't worry. Star Wars finished dead last. Do you want to do the giveaway before the final game of the year, or do you want to do it after?
We can set that up. So let me set that up real quick.
So Ant and Mike looks like, I think Ant and Mike are the only ones who's in here. So we're about to have a brother battle of who's gonna win.
For anyone who's on Facebook, I know there's quite a few people on Facebook right now. If you join that link, that mixer.com/1N our mom's basements, which the link is already there, pinned there for you. You can join that up. You have to be a follower. You will not be entered unless if you're a follower. There you go. Thank you for the follow. Look to the man cave, and yeah, we could try to join that up. The winner will get a PSN card, a Xbox Live card, or a Steam card, depending on whatever you prefer.
So now we ran down all the rewards. Was there excuse me. Was there any one that you were taken back by and surprised by?
I was surprised that Battlegrounds won everything.
How many is it won? 3?
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry guys, I'm so close. Alright. Whew. So as this breaks down, we'll just talk a little bit about what's going on, and then we'll save our game of the year for a couple of minutes.
Anthony, hit ! Join, so you're entered in, Ant. Because you haven't entered yet. It's just Mike.
Tisk, tisk, Ant.
There you go.
Tisk. You are entered. So, what do you think? How are you liking this so far?
There was a couple that surprised me. But there were some that were like obvious, like Cuphead. Cuphead winning. Most of the indie titles, I figured Cuphead would win. Xbox exclusive, I figured it would win. Yeah, pretty much any of those, I was like really not surprised. But like Bowser winning, Evelyn actually winning best antagonist was a little surprising as well. But some of them were a little bit too much of a landslide. But hey.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, I mean, there was nothing.
Should I tweet it too?
Yeah, there was nothing too shocking out there. So I mean, so far I think that all the awards that went out to people are pretty much deserved, I guess you could say. Chuck, you're not even you're talking on my comment, bro. You're talking on my shared. But you suck ass. Mixer doesn't suck ass.
What did he say?
He said Mixer sucks. And
what,
I hope,
is he doing it on his phone?
Yeah, I guess so. And
Chuck,
I hope you slip on the dildo.
Yeah, Chuck, get off the phone. Do it on like your TV. Oh, he doesn't have Xbox. Sucks to suck. Do it on like your computer. Don't you have a computer?
So, chat, you get any big surprises that caught your eye while watching? Something that you thought wasn't right?
And Mike, are you gonna buy an Xbox now?
Of course he's gonna buy an Xbox.
Yeah, it's time.
No, Mixer isn't bad on the phone at all, and they've been working on that a lot with the developments and.
Yeah, if you get the app works really good.
Yeah, the app, the FTL is coming in mobile, so there'll be no delays versus now, when there's almost a 30-second delay for some people. Yeah, and a 4K TV, yeah, man, for sure. I mean, definitely get the Xbox first. You can play on a regular 1080, and you'll still see a difference in performance for sure. And graphical wise, you'll see a bit of a performance, but once you get to that 4K, man, woo, you're gonna try to want to watch some porn on that shit.
Oh my god. 4K porn.
Oh my goodness.
How many minutes we got left?
I think we have 10 minutes, so I think we can probably. I don't know what do you want to do. A few more minutes.
Yeah, I'm just tweeting it out. See if.
Boys.
So, chat. What are you What are you looking forward to in 2018? And I know you just got your Xbox. Mike, I know you're still hopefully you're getting an Xbox, but we should strip in the meantime. We would get banned. I would love to, but I don't want to get banned.
I'll show you a nip.
VR porn, yeah, you could do that on the Samsung, can't you?
You could do that on Samsung. You could do that on HTC. You can already do that. It exists, man. That's good.
Have you tried it?
Got curious, maybe, you know?
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah. What? Excuse me. This cookie's really good. What are you looking forward to in 2018 as far as gaming? And have you picked up Knights of the Old Republic yet?
Going back to Knights of the Republic?
Do that. That game is amazing. This is really good. This is cool. I didn't know you could prompt it on the front.
Yeah, you can prompt it pretty much on every surface. Probably Red Dead. So it should definitely be on the list. I don't even think it's that expensive.
It's $10. Best $10 you'll ever spend. Cause at other stores, like a digital press, it's like $30 used.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
Don't do it, man. Just get it digital, $10, easy peasy. Oh man, dude. Ugh. Let's see. Enjoying this cookie?
Yeah, I am.
He's certainly munching loud as hell.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
What was that?
Well, now his name shows up. Fuck you, Chuck.
Yeah, you suck, Chuck.
It's not remastered. Same shitty graphics.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, it runs definitely better than it did on the original Xbox. I wish it was a remaster. I would freaking shit myself, but it's just a port. But it definitely runs a lot better than it did on the original Xbox. So it doesn't have any of those freezes or anything like that.
Hey, Anna, what's going on? Alright, you want to do this last category?
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's do it.
We can talk about our shit, you know?
Alright.
Alright, let's just jump in, dive deep in that Game of the Year. Dive deep real good in that Game of the Year. Alright. I think this is pretty much what everyone
Our Game of the
is
Years
waiting
are
for.
Legend of Zelda, Super Mario, Players Unknown, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Ass Creed Origins. I picked Mario to win. Headshot Dan, what were you leaning towards?
No, I picked Mario. Mario for shizzle. Let me see if anything's. Oh shit!
What?
Oh, fuck. Look at this. 1 second. What do you? While we discuss here, what do you guys think?
Horizon?
That was funny, man. I hope this is not true.
I hope not either.
Damn, multi guys Horizon?
Multi Horizon.
Oh no, it definitely changed. Okay. Oh no, it didn't.
Nothing we can do.
Damn it.
Fuck it.
Damn it. It sucks, asshole.
So, our winner is...
No one. No one is our winner. Alright, let's do it.
I had no choice.
The winner is...
Bang. Mario Odyssey just eked it out of the game of the year. Only by like, what, 0.1%?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario Odyssey just eked it out. They are our winners. That is our winner, I should say. Collusion?
No.
No, not a collusion.
No.
Super. I'll bring it over, Mike, and I'll have you play it on the Switch.
The game's pretty incredible.
You'll see for yourself how incredible that game is. It is amazing.
So 150 people responded to this, by the way. So it wasn't just us two who decided to make this list, but 150 people voted.
Yeah. So, and it was close. I mean, that was our closest. I mean, last year our game of the year was Overwatch, which
Overwatch dominated.
It dominated.
Fucking everything.
It pretty much dominated. And I thought Uncharted was going to be close with that one, but it clearly wasn't.
Someone needs a shave.
Well, you do.
That was for you, Alex.
Yeah, Alex joins at 10:30 when it's about to end. Perfect timing.
So I think we have about five minutes, 3 minutes,
3 minutes
to join that giveaway.
Barbosa joins right on time when it's about to end.
So if you're on Facebook watching, then just click on the link and follow, and enter into that giveaway. Or if you're already on Mixer, just type !join. But in the meantime, let's just talk about the these last few categories here and what we played and what we thought was really good. I know you played. We did a segment the first time playing, and you actually played Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Sucked. Didn't get me into Zelda, and I still not will pick up Zelda in the future.
He got mad. He raged at it. You can watch that video on our YouTube if you want. We both played Mario. We both beat it.
You beat it quicker than me.
I beat it in a day.
Yeah, Mario Odyssey was amazing. I haven't liked a Mario game that type of style since Super Mario 64. So it was amazing. Yeah. We're still playing PUBG. PUBG I like is fantastic.
Delusional. Yeah, I really loved Mario. Mario was such a fun game. When I first saw the trailers, I pretty much down talked it so hard.
Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm gonna eventually pick up. I know it's like a little bit cheaper now, so we're almost at the 2-minute warning.
We are. Alright, so that's definitely when I do pick up my PlayStation again, for sure. Horizon Zero Dawn is definitely on that list. PUBG, I still play, and I'm getting it on PC this weekend. I want to play on PC as well.
You're gonna get on both?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
The mouse and keyboard feels a lot different, Like I want to experience like a mouse and keyboard. And right now we're in the middle. Both of us are in the middle of playing Assassin's Creed.
Well, I just finished LA Noire, so now I'm actually gonna jump on and play. It's a lot better than Super Mario Sunshine, Mike. It's Odyssey craps all over Sunshine. I wasn't the biggest fan of Sunshine either. This one was a lot better than Sunshine.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Sunshine either. But this Mario is definitely very good, for sure. And I think that's
almost there.
That's pretty much it. I'm a few hours into Assassin's Creed, and I really like it. And it looks fabulous on the 4K.
I do too. I like Syndicate a lot. I'm still getting used to it because now they have the whole you have to be a certain level to do certain missions. So I'm just getting used to that. But it's definitely a lot of fun. Assassin's Creed I've always been a big fan of. And the giveaway 1 minute.
Yep, and then it should auto select someone, but should we talk about anything that we're gonna plan on doing?
So 2018 is looking hopefully to be a big year. I have a tournament coming up, a Throwback Thursday tournament coming up soon that we're gonna be doing. Also talk about some other segments I'm gonna be doing. My girlfriend's gonna be doing segments. Anything else you have in store?
Yeah, pretty much. Our website is done actually, and we're gonna be doing live tournaments very soon. We don't know. I haven't planned ahead on what game we're gonna be doing or what system we're gonna be doing on, but right now we're looking towards League of Legends on PC, since it's one of the biggest PC games out. We're also thinking about Rainbow Six, but we're definitely gonna be starting a tournament soon, and it's gonna start at the beginning of next year.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Anthony, winner, chicken fucking dinner.
I will send it to you. Give me a day, Anthony, and I will send it to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But everything else, I'm gonna start trying to push some Throwback Thursday content out there. Me playing some old games, throw that on some YouTube, and of course we're gonna throw up some more Rainbow Six videos, and we'll start streaming definitely a lot more next year. So with the holidays and stuff, it was a little crazy and annoying. So, you know. Well, no, Anthony wins a Xbox card.
Yeah,
So you can't steal it from him, Mike, unless you get an Xbox.
So I just posted our Discord channel. You can catch us there. Every time we go live, it'll be there. Every time we do a giveaway, it'll be there. And we're gonna be using our Discord a lot more lately. But and wants an Xbox card. It sucks for you, Mike.
Yeah, and you get 3 months, Anthony. So, thank you guys for joining us. 2017 is coming to a close. It is over. If you missed it, our Game of the Year winner by close was Mario. So thank you. Catch us again soon at In Our Mom's Basement. I am, of course, Rage Quit Pat.
And I am As I Did.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
See you later, guys.